Hey, thanks for the assist out there. And by the way, now that I've officially got the part again, it's not too late for me to pull some strings and get you a role.
I think I'm cool with sitting this one out.
All right, well, the door's open if I'm back for Rank and File 5. Although I heard R-Truth pitch the producers on making it an office drama with him as a star, and it's under strong consideration, so we'll see. Oh, by the way, I left tickets for my real parents again. No luck, though.
Still doing that, huh?
Yep. And who knows, maybe if they're not WWE fans, then they'll see me in the movie. Can't hurt.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, before you go out for your match, you mind signing my script?
Sure. May you always have a happy Ranksgiving.
See? It is catching on. Haha.
Busy night for you, huh? I mean, if I were defending my title against an opponent like me, I might be just a little more focused on my match.
Don't worry. I'm more than capable of helping a friend out and beating you in the same night.
Well, while you've been off auditioning for movies and getting in fights with your old high school bully, I've been training for our match. You see, it's become a bit personal for me. You might even say I feel disrespected by your attitude. It's like everything's easy for you, huh? You show up in WWE and just waltz your way to the top? Well,
Didn't you do the exact same thing?
not even close.
You're right. It's not the same. Because I didn't have a famous dad to help me get here. I've earned everything I have.
There it is again. Disrespect. And speaking of that, beating me is not even on your list as far as I can tell.
I only put my goals on there, not things I expect to do.
Fair enough. Well, after tonight.
Introducing. We've heard coming into this match that Charlotte has felt disrespected by Red, especially considering Red did not put beating Charlotte on her list.
Well, the list has proven to be a great motivational tool for Red and Trey, but now we've seen its potential downside. It's provoked Red's opponent tonight, who's already imposing enough without extra motivation.
It's kind of similar to bulletin board material in sports when a player talks trash and provides some extra incentive for their opponent.
What would you know about that? Anyway, some of those points are good, but the time for talk is over. Let's find out who can back it up. Not a step up Enziguri, right in the ear. Corey, Charlotte has so many tools she can use to defeat her opponent. Her athleticism, her power, her technical ability. What's the biggest strategy Charlotte needs to implement tonight?
Well, Cole, when it comes to the Queen, you can't get any better than her submission game. Her strategy tonight will most likely be to go after her opponent's knee to prepare for that figure 4 into the figure 8. One of the most lethal maneuvers from one of the most lethal female superstars.
That'll hinder your modeling career. Kick right to the midsection. And no breathing room for Charlotte.
Can the Queen come back? Big time slam. Vicious.
This one's about the Women's Championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title. Charlotte Flair has so many high-profile victories in both WWE and NXT. Corey, how does a competitor manage to steal a win from the Queen?
Well, Charlotte's just like her father in that this industry means everything. Rick and his daughter are both very emotional, and manipulating those emotions could be key to victory.
Here she goes, back in the ring now. Hurricane Rana. Neck breaker. Very difficult position to be in right now. Sneaks out of that one.
That's how you get out of trouble, Michael.
Charlotte made her pay for her mistake there.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Corey, going back to those emotions, Charlotte isn't afraid to shed tears when she's truly moved. But I can see moments where she gets angry like Rick does too.
Yeah, cheap attacks or insults might make Charlotte so angry that she makes a mistake. But keep in mind, she's learned almost every trick in the book, and she isn't easily fooled.
I see going for the home run.
Whippersnapper.
Can it be? Will the reign continue?
For the win to retain the championship. 1, 2, 3. Retains the title.
This is where we can see where Charlotte fell short of her legacy.
Here is your winner and still the Raw.
Can you believe they're all the way up to rank and file 7 now?
No, I can't. I thought they would have stopped making them after your performance.
Wow. Didn't realize this was a roast.
No, it's just that you definitely had some interesting priorities earlier in your career. First, it was the movie. Then you were obsessed with getting your own action figure.
It was on the list since day 1.
Yeah, which made you super jealous when I got one before you did. Remember this? Are you still a little bit jealous?
No.
Are you sure?
I think you're exaggerating how I reacted.
Really? Because that's not how I remember it. Check it out! My first action figure! Pretty cool, right?
Awesome. They really nailed the detail in your face.
You didn't even really look at it.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about action figures. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Literally no one says that. Wait, are you jealous because you don't have one yet?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, look, I get it. This was more your thing, but it's just an action figure.
It's more than that to me. Think of how you felt when I won a title in WWE before you did. It's like that, but 10 times worse.
Comparing titles to action figures might be a little extreme. But if it makes you feel any better, I'll wait and let you cross it off our list whenever you get one.
No, it's fine. Cross it off. You earned it.
I see you got your first action figure. We've had like 30 now, so it's kind of boring at this point.
Where's yours?
I think he didn't get one.
Well, that's awkward. I think even like Tom Phillips got one.
He doesn't really deserve it.
Well, that's true. He's lucky even to be on the roster.
Sorry, we got sidetracked with a private conversation that had absolutely nothing to do with you. But since apparently you don't have an action figure, we like to give you ours.
Happy Rusev Day!
Do you think he heard what we said?
Who cares? He's a loser.
I heard he freaking jerks, and if I had an action figure of my own, I would team up with Red's action figure to kick your action figure stupid plastic butts.
Or even better, how about we take them down in real life?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I guess we could do that.
WWE superstars end up facing each other in the ring for a variety of reasons. Tonight, Red and Trey are squaring off with Rusev and Lana because of, well, action figures.
Well, from what I hear, Trey was throwing a tantrum because he didn't get an action figure and then was apparently offended when Rusev and Lana tried to graciously give him theirs.
Hey, I can relate to Trey. I mean, you guys have them, but when am I going to get my own action figure?
Never. Never, ever, because nobody wants that, Saxton.
Clothesline! Ouch! Producing a trampling. He's definitely being the aggressor here.
He's taking charge here.
Spiked into the ring apron.
Lana is a cold, callous individual who looks to eviscerate anyone who interferes in her business or the business of her husband, the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev.
Half kick right on point. The mighty Rusev looking a bit surprised by this assault.
Absolutely punishing.
Not where you want to be at this point in the match, guys.
Definitely not. Great agility there.
Oh my God, a clothesline. Finds a way to reverse. Straight punch. Jarring. Boom, what a high kick.
Rusev's playing it up big time now.
In the face. Gets him with a counter. Face first. Gosh. Lana's mind for sports entertainment is second to none. We've seen this throughout her tenure in WWE and her management of Rusev, and now as a competitor herself in the women's division.
Lana lives by the motto that when you're mentally strong, you're physically strong. Not that either of my broadcast colleagues would know anything about that.
If you're just joining us, welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm Michael Cole alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton.
DDT!
Uh-oh.
And down with the suplex.
Spin kick to the midsection. Oh, look at that scoop slam. Down, head over heels.
Lana may be slowing some here.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Oh, what an uppercut.
Heavy duty right hand.
A cutter. She is just dominant right now.
Really taking control here.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's coming. Oh, the old whippersnapper. What a great move.
Man, I wonder if Lana can survive this.
Will this be enough?
That ends this mixed tag match.
Here are your winners.
An amazing contest comes to a close following a decisive pinfall victory.
This win is exactly why so many superstars hope their number never gets called to face this guy.
And it looks to me like our winner is already thinking about the next match. Always one step ahead.
In all seriousness, even though it wasn't as important to me, it was pretty cool when not long after that, you got your first action figure and crossed it off our list.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work, because let's be honest, if we'd been competing for the same things, I'm not sure we could have been friends. You were just always so driven to be the best.
Maybe, but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to SmackDown Live and I ended up teaming with someone who was a great influence and mentor to me? I'm talking about Mickie James, of course! Stand up and take a bow, Mickie, you deserve it. You fought hard, but it just wasn't your night.
Let's face it, it hasn't been your night in a long time. Now, as general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cutting-edge product, which means constantly introducing new talent to keep our brand fresh and exciting. But we can't add new talent without making subtractions. So I'm sorry, Mickie, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement or, unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, this is bigger than one person. It's about protecting the brand.
There would be no brand without women like Mickie James.
You know, it's okay. It's okay. I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I've lost a step. Maybe it's just time to hang it up.
No, you can't just accept this. There has to be another way.
Well, there is one other option, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Mickey can continue competing on SmackDown Live, as long as she wins. But the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will?
All right. Good luck.
Look, I appreciate the support, but with my record as of late, I don't think I'll be sticking around too long.
Or maybe you will with me by your side.
What do you mean?
Big Show didn't say you had to win singles matches.
Are you sure you want to set aside your own goals to do this?
There's nothing I'd rather do than protect your legacy by sending you out on a winning streak. And one last title run. Win Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickie James.
Welcome everyone to the most iconic talk show ever, Iconic Talk, with your hosts, the Iconics. We just said iconic so many times.
You said it again. I think we just set a record.
Speaking of records, I want to remind everyone that we are now the longest running women's tag team champions ever from Australia.
They're also the only women's tag team champions from Australia.
Which brings us to my favorite segment of Iconic Talk.
It's time for Why Australia is Better.
This is a part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian culture and explain
why Australia is better.
Okay, what do we have this week?
The great sport of cricket.
Which has nothing to do with filthy little insects.
No, it's actually a sport that is very popular in Australia.
Think of it like a way better version of your horrible, dull baseball.
To further educate you on this superior sport, let's go over the laws of cricket, shall we?
There are only 42 of them. Shouldn't take long.
Law 1. A cricket team consists of 11 players, including a captain.
That's a great law. One of my favorites. Now, Law 2.
Hey, what are these two doing out here? There were still 41 laws to go. I wanted to learn more about cricket.
I think you were the only one.
Law 2. The Iconics should never be allowed to have a talk show, as it'll put everyone watching to sleep.
That's not an actual law.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Why are you two even out here?
It's very rude to interrupt someone's talk show. I recommend you go back and watch the segment we did on manners.
We're here because we want a tag team championship match.
So you two are a team now. What are you calling yourselves?
Red and grey?
Because Mickey's so old, get it?
Hilarious, she really is a fossil.
You've never even teamed before, so what makes you think you deserve a shot at our titles?
Maybe because 8 years ago in Calgary, I beat you in my very first match, and I've only gotten better since then. Way better.
Oh, okay. So you're saying since a long time ago, I felt bad for my pathetic opponent and basically took the night off because I was freezing, that a decade later, when that pathetic opponent rears her ugly head with an elderly partner, they deserve a tag title opportunity? Makes sense?
That was sarcasm. The answer is no.
If you think that we need to prove ourselves as a team, then we'll do it right now in a non-title match. If we win, we get a championship match. And if you win, you end my career.
That whole career-ending stipulation is enticing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It would be nice to put her out to pasture.
We'll do it.
But only after we finish teaching everyone about cricket.
Law 3. Never interrupt the Iconics.
The Iconics viciously attack Red and Mickey with those cricket bats.
And rightfully so, they violated Law 3.
Red and Mickey are going to be at a severe disadvantage going into this match with so much at stake.
If you're just joining us, this is a 9-title match with the stipulation that if Red and Mickey can defeat the Iconics, they earn a shot at their tag team titles. However, if the Iconics win, Mickie James' career will be over.
And Red and Mickey are clearly not 100% after that brutal attack by the Iconics.
Look, no one wants to see a pioneer like Mickie James have her career come to an end, but it's going to happen sooner or later, and I have a feeling it'll be sooner, as in tonight, at the hands of the tag team champions. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Oh, look at that scoop slam. She's looking relentless now.
She's executing on her plan perfectly.
What a cutter!
Plenty of hits coming her way now.
She's putting up quite a fight here, Cole, but despite that, now is probably a good time to look for the tag.
Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out.
Kick right to the midsection.
Billie Kay showing such creativity.
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
It'll destroy your face.
She's in control.
Rough landing.
Ooh, what impact.
Wow, she turned that one around.
Oh, look at that scoop slam.
Ooh-wee. Boom! Right between the eyes.
Born in Australia, Peyton Royce's path to WWE saw her travel many miles, including a stop in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, where, like many before her, Peyton honed her craft before ultimately joining WWE.
Looking to make a much-needed tag here.
And if successful, we may be looking at a whole new match here. Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch.
Bang! It's obvious Billie Kay is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
She's got nothing left, guys. If she doesn't make a tag soon, this match is over. It's that simple.
Desperately needs to make a tag here.
I don't know. It's going to be tough to make it to the corner.
Failed on the tag attempt.
And it's Billie Kay showing some agility. DDT! Ooh! Ooh, dropped right on their face. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. Needs to make it to the corner here, Corey.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. There's no way around it. A tag is vital at this point in the match.
She fails to make the tag.
She really needed to get to her corner, too.
Good cover from Billie Kay.
1, 2.
Oh, her fault.
Hey, I guess you never know.
She bails in a hurry.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow.
2. 3. 4. 5.
Oh, what a crash.
Oh, it's not going to be pretty.
Go to sleep.
The W is well.
Shoulders down.
1, 2.
What a tag team display.
Here are your winners, the Queen and Mickie James.
That's a big win right there.
Look out, girls. These two women don't look like they planned on ever losing.
I think I can safely speak for all of us when I say that was an amazing contest.
That was awesome! And considering our lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean,
You know what? I just want to say thank you for doing this. I could be sitting at home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf.
That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match.
Which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag.
Or Willy Willy tag, as we say down under.
Hey Mickey, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, so you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career.
We'll call our grandparents and see if they know of any good senior resorts.
Matchups like these are why I love tag team wrestling.
You have to believe the Iconics have a major advantage here tonight at Super Showdown, competing in front of their home country fans in an Australian rules tag team championship match.
And don't forget,
the champion into the cover. And there's the save.
Let's keep fighting.
Setting up for the...
Nice Russian leg sweep.
For the win to retain the championship.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Gonna take more than that.
Ooh-wee. Pull mat slam. Oh, what a kick. Hurricane Rana. Tough spot for her here, guys.
It's like she doesn't even know where she is.
Oh, man, into the neck breaker.
Ooh, impressive counter.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here.
Uh-oh. Oh, repeated kicks.
The champ getting put to the test here.
Peyton Royce got her there.
And she's back in the ring.
Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship? Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickey, and by extension, Mickey's career.
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of cricket.
Red and Mickey have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification, it's perfectly legal. Mickey James is on the attack now.
She's really relying on that object a lot now.
And I can't say that I blame her.
Boom, what impact. Oof. Ooh, what impact. Miggy continuing the punishing assault. The cover for the championship. Boom.
I thought that was it.
Still too fresh.
And it's Billy Kay showing some agility. She returns the favor there.
Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys.
Brutality.
Uh-oh. There it is. Hurricane Rana. Oh, look at it.
From behind.
Those last hits rattled the champ.
Tying up the legs now.
Oh, looking for the surfboard.
Oh. Billy Kay's on the attack now.
Textbook vertical suplex.
Bam.
Ollie up and down.
Russian leg sweep. Oh, it's not going to be pretty. Go to sleep.
We could have a new champion.
That was both a quick and powerful strike, guys.
Wow, I thought Peyton Royce wasn't going to kick out.
She's not done yet.
Hooked him up.
Snap suplex. Better part of valor. Back in the ring now. Knife edge chop. Oh, man, right to the neck. The champ's taking an immense amount of damage.
I'm not used to seeing this.
What a great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Oh, the mitt kick. Here's the pin, title on the line. And there's the save.
Hooked him up.
Nice drop kick.
Harsh impact. Hurricane Rana. Look at this. She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Boom. The champion. Oh, no, look out, guys. Broken in half. 1, 2, save.
Uh-oh. Still got more fight here.
Oh, nasty impact.
Uh-oh. Oh, my. Down with authority. Cover by the challenger. What is keeping this competitor going?
Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out. Good up.
Death Valley driver. Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship? Maybe not.
Not what she was looking for.
And here we go. The whipper snapper. Put the shoulders down. Championship on the line. 1, 2, 3. Not only has Red helped Mickie James ward off retirement, they're now the new women's tag team champions.
To win this match under the pressure they faced and do it in enemy territory under the Iconics rules is truly impressive.
Honestly, I think a lot of credit goes to Red and her list. Someone said it before the match. That list is a powerful motivational tool for Red.
Yeah, that someone was me, Corey.
Nah, it couldn't have been you. It probably was Cole.
And that's how Mickie James went from being a hero and mentor of mine to more than that. She was now my tag team partner and, more importantly, my friend.
Aw, that's nice. But aren't you skipping over a pretty important part?
How about we move on? Don't you want to talk about when you were on the cover of WWE2K20?
I do. But hang on a second. Earlier, you put me on blast for having some trivial goals. So now it's my turn to call you out for a time when you let the list steer you down a questionable path. This is a night to remember our careers, good and bad.
Fine. If you want to talk about it so much, then you tell the story.
Okay. After they became tag team champions, it turned everything around for Mickie. She even ended up earning a SmackDown Live Women's Championship opportunity against Kairi Sane. Mickie went on to defeat Kairi Sane, giving her 2 championships and continuing her incredible winning streak to avoid retirement. I feel like you've been a little off lately. You're moody, quick to lash out, overly judgmental about my decisions.
It all sounds like typical me.
Maybe those weren't the best examples, but I've known you long enough to realize when something's bothering you.
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of getting impatient. I mean, teaming with Mickie has been fun, but I never thought it would last this long, and I definitely didn't see her singles title run happening. Now I'm basically waiting for someone to beat her so I can go after the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I've been dying to cross that off.
Some might say you're a bit too focused on the list.
Who's some? Are you some?
Look, if you want my advice, I see 2 ways for you to get what you want. But the first option wouldn't be very honorable.
What do you mean?
If you and Mickie were to somehow lose your tag titles, then Mickie would be forced to retire and vacate her women's title, leaving you free to pursue it. Option number 2, the more straight-up way of doing things, would be for you to tell Mickie exactly how you feel and challenge her to a match for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, potentially crossing that off the list. But if you beat her, you'd also lose the tag titles and worse, end the career of your idol/friend.
I don't really love either option.
This business forces you to make some tough decisions. But at least you're not choosing between competing in a tag title match or saving your mangled ear like Mick Foley once had to do.
No, but if losing my ear was option 3, I'd think I'd take it.
The alternative is just waiting around for something to happen, and who knows how long that could take.
You're right. I guess I should... Hey, Mickie. I need to talk to you about something. It's kind of personal, sorry.
We'll catch up later. What's going on? Is everything okay?
Yeah, well, not really. It's just lately... I'll just come out and say it. I want your title. And I know what that means for you and for us, but I don't think I can sit back any longer.
You know what? I was waiting for this moment.
You were?
Look, I know who you are, what you're made of, what got you here. You're driven to be the very best. And I knew that being tag team champions would only satisfy you for so long.
So you don't hate me?
No, I get it. I actually respect you for your honesty. I can think of a couple other ways this could have gone down.
But if I beat you, it's all over.
If it's going to come to an end, and it will, sooner rather than later, I want you to be the one that does it. Besides, none of this would have even happened if it wasn't for you. But with all that said, I've come too far to just roll over. If you face me for my title, you better be ready for a fight.
You know me. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Introducing the challenger, from Boston, Massachusetts, the Queen. And introducing the champion, from Richmond, Virginia, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Mickie James.
We're about to see which woman rules the landscape around here.
Months ago, Red essentially resuscitated her idol Mickie James' career. Tonight, after issuing her an open and honest challenge, she may now cause it to come to a sudden conclusion.
If you ask me, Red's being extremely selfish. She's prioritizing the list and her individual goals ahead of her tag team championship and her supposed friend's career.
You may feel that way, but from all accounts, Mickie James was completely fine with how...
Covered by the champ. Plenty of fight left.
No, way too early.
Elbow smash. In a bad way here, guys.
Stuck in the corner, teeing off. Ooh-wee.
Oh, straight forearm. Straight punch. Been kicked right to the gut. Oh,
jeez. Take all the wind out of you.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
Whoa, not so fast. Ollie, scoop slam.
Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch.
Women's title up for grabs.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Bang, got her.
Reverses, can she take advantage? Inverted suplex.
The champ looking out of sorts.
She's not rising to the occasion right now.
Harlem sidekick. Hooked him up. And a suplex. Mickie James appears to be on her last legs.
I'm sorry.
Red hits the Mick kick. Is this the end for Mickie James?
It's all over. Red is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. And as a result, Mickie James' historic career has come to an end.
Red ended Mickie's career with her own move. What a true friend.
I think it was actually a sign of respect to do it that way.
Yeah, it was almost like a tribute.
You know, it would have been a good tribute, continuing to defend the tag championship and not ending your idol's career.
You deserve this moment.
A nice gesture from our new champion, Red, giving Mickie James a chance to say goodbye to the WWE Universe.
And no matter how I feel about Red right now, I do want to say thank you to Mickie James. You will be missed.
Thank you, Mickie.